Hey everyone, it's Keith from AMP Publishing. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new membership platform called MemberHub. Now, MemberHub has just loaded with features. Things like tons of different themes to choose from, easy customizations to them. Different levels, packages, creates sales pages for you, AR integration, CNaming, localization settings. It even has its own affiliate program built right into the membership platform. Other ways to monetize through banners, gamification. You can set up goals, points, rewards. You can add instructors to different products. You can collect testimonials and have them automatically appear on your on your sales pages. List goes on and on and on. And we're going to walk through all that stuff here. So now, as far as what you're seeing here, this is the front end product, and what you see is what you're going to get. Okay, there is no upsells for additional features. There is a funnel which I'll go through and talk about pricing at the end of this review. But what you see is what you're going to get when you buy that front end product. All right, and I also have an incredible bonus that I'm going to throw in that I've just created the other day. Works perfectly for membership sites. So I'm going to get into that a little bit at the end of the demonstration as well. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so as you're going to see here, this is the dashboard you're going to be taken to. Now, I've created a site which we're gonna look into that as well. But I want to show you first just to create a brand new membership site from scratch, and then we'll jump into all the features that I've done on this demo here. Okay, so all we need to do is go ahead and create a membership. Okay, and we'll have just a few settings here. So we're going to do membership name. So we'll just pick. Now it has little icons, obviously, for anything, just to kind of tell you what's going on. Now this is, what, you and your customers will see to distinguish one site from the other. Okay, so this one is just going to be, we're just going to call it Demo 2. All right. And then we're going to have some sort of URL, and we'll call it Demo 2, 321, just so, okay, all right, good. Membership title, my demo site. And then you can have a description, my demo description. Okay. All right. Now you can upload a membership image, which we'll replace right here. I'm just going to leave everything as default for now. You all have seen images being uploaded before, so we'll just go ahead and leave it. It also gives you, what I actually kind of like is that it actually gives you the recommended size for everywhere that you can replace imagery. A lot of sites, a lot of software doesn't do that. They leave out those little details, and that's just extremely helpful to me. But anyways, let's go ahead and proceed. All right, so now what it's going to do is going to walk you through some steps here, okay? So the first one is the theme selection. Now, be aware that you can preview any of these themes, okay, by just simply clicking that. And it'll show you kind of what that's going to look like. Now, at any time, I can go through this process, but I can come back anytime, even after I've built all my products, gotten everything in that I wanted to get in, and just literally come back and switch the theme, and it will change throughout all the product pages, the sales pages, everything. Okay, so this gives you just a nice little preview of each of those and what kind of each section will look like. As a matter of fact, this is the one I'm using for the next demo that I'm going to show you. So you can see, you can pick which one you want and go ahead and use that. So for now, I'll just use the same one. That's fine. All right, so we'll just use this theme. It's going to take us to the next. Now we can actually do some template customizations here, okay? So what you're going to see is kind of the way the menus are going to be laid out, where your logo is going to be placed, your banner, your text, and kind of what a sample button is going to look like, okay? So these are just general options that you can set across all your pages. You can upload the image, the logo. There's some predefined colors and custom colors if you want as well, and you can apply it to all. Now you're going to have a chance to individually customize every type of page in this in the membership platform as well. So for now, I'm just going to leave this as default, and you can play with that as you want. So we're good there. So we're just going to go to our membership pages. Okay. So what we're going to do is we need to create some products. Okay. So we have a product right here. Okay. That automatically gets created, which is basically my membership site. Okay. So you can, as you see, there's a bunch of different things. We can add a video to this particular page. We can import our video modules to this product. We can add another video module there. We can add content, giveaway, and different categories. You can actually bundle your products into categories as well, okay? Now, you'll be able to set levels at the product level. There's packages as well, which I'll get into and kind of show you what the difference is between the two in a bit here. And then, of course, you have some related module settings, which I'll show you how that works as well. And then, of course, your regular stuff here to make it active, inactive, delete a product, view the product, clone it, and drag it. Okay, so we can just hit the view, and it's just going to give us our plain view because we really haven't done anything just yet. Okay. All right. So what we can do is we can go ahead and import video modules. So this is one of the cool things I thought about this, is when you click this button, you're going to get the choice between Vimeo and YouTube. Okay, so if you already have all your videos hosted up on YouTube, you can literally import them all at once. Okay, so if you have you can do a specific one to search for the entire channel, or just a playlist. Okay, so my YouTube channel, I have playlists and I have videos organized in that manner. So if you already have that stuff set, all you need to do is check it and put the URL there. So it's just the URL of the playlist. So as a matter of fact, I will go to my YouTube account and show you exactly what that looks like. And I believe we go to and Video Manager and Playlists. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just take this particular one here. I believe it has 7 videos in it. I'm just going to pull the URL, put it in there, make sure I put my max to, I think I have 7 in there, so we'll just put it to 9, and we're just going to say pull the videos, okay? So there they are. They're all loaded up right there. Now I can choose which ones I want for this particular product. So I'm just going to select them. I'll select them all for this this example. So we'll just go ahead and insert them, okay? Now, as you see, once it loads, just have to scroll down. There we go. There they are. They're all there. Okay, so now I've just basically created my entire product. Okay, this is all the modules that I wanted to include in my product, and we can go ahead and actually just view it right here as well. Okay, so this is basically the product page. Now, of course, you can set, and I'll show you can set the images for all this stuff. You know, edit all your descriptions and whatnot. You know, on each of these for each of these modules as well. So this is just an easy, quick way to import. Now, you don't have to do it that way. If you don't have them loaded on Vimeo or YouTube, you can simply just add the video this way, or add any kind of a module you want, a content module, a giveaway module, and so on. Okay, so now with each of these modules, there's certain things you can do. Okay, so you can edit the long description on this. Now this pulled my YouTube, because I imported from YouTube. It actually pulled my description that I have in YouTube, so it's already there. A little messy, probably needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but it does pull that stuff for you, as well as the title. As you can see here, it's pulled the actual titles from YouTube. Okay. Now we can also add resources, add another video to that particular module if we want, set the packages, you know, related modules and so forth. Okay, and we can actually view this as well. Okay, so there it is. There it is right there. You see them all they all got pulled in. There's my video, there's my description, and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to show you what all this stuff is here and how we set that stuff up as well. All right, so for now I'm just gonna go ahead and leave these as is, and kind of show you really what else you can do with this. Okay, so you can have your levels and packages. Okay, so now a level is really set at the product level. Okay, so this is like your bronze package, silver package, gold package. A real life example would be like if you have a training program, okay, and you have 30 modules of training videos. You may want to create a product for beginners, and you're going to include 10 of those modules. You might want to do intermediate, then you're going to include 20 in those. And then you may want to do advanced, which you're going to include all 30 of those particular modules. Okay, so you're going to have 3 different products to sell, and you can price them all differently in different descriptions, you know, whatever you'd like to do. And what's nice about it is it's actually it will create different sales pages for each of them. So you can literally lead users to each of the sales pages, or just one consolidated sales page, and I'll show you that as well. Now, a package is a little bit different. So a package is designed for inside of a product. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back to my membership pages. Now you're going to see here, set level. Okay, so if I had some levels, this is where it would go, and I could set this product to whatever level it is, the bronze level or the intermediate level, whatever you want to name it, you can set it. Now within here, I can actually set a package. So a good example of how this would be used is, let's just say we have our advanced package. It has 30 modules in it, right? It's a training series, so we have weightlifting and we also have cardio. Well, there might be a case where somebody has a disability, right, where they can't lift weights, but they can certainly do cardio and would like to learn from, would like to take your course here. So what we would do is we would create a package of just cardio. So we would would pick the 15 or 20 or however many modules are just cardio. We would assign them to a package, and we would allow this user, so he doesn't have to pay, if you're charging $100 a month or whatever you're charging for this, he could maybe get that for just $60 a month, because really the weightlifting modules would be a waste for this particular person if they had a disability and weren't able to lift weights. So that's what a package is, okay? So it's designed to create smaller little units, little products, if you will, within a product, okay? Which can be useful just depending on your model and what it is that your membership site is all about. Okay, so there's the difference there, and we'll get deeper into this when we go into the other site that I've created. I have this all filled out. I would rather just kind of get through this quicker and show you what it actually looks like on one that's completed. Now, you have other pages as well, and these are just your basic types of pages. You can create new ones. You just need to pick the type that it is, a page content page, a URL, or an iframe. Okay, so you can add whichever ones you want, but there's already a support page here. You can edit that title. You can edit the actual page content itself for this particular one. We have a news feed, which you cannot edit because it's automatic, and I'll show you what that looks like as well. Your product page, you can edit that content as well, which is basically your membership pages, right? And then we have, let's see, other ones. Your store page, your privacy policy, which you can open up, and it's a pretty nice little WYSIWYG in here that you can go ahead and create and put whatever content you want in these particular pages, okay? Now, onto your sales pages. So what you have here is you notice that there's two. Okay, so a couple of things here. This is your entire membership site. Okay, that's what this level means. This is the product within that site, because you can have many different products in your site, right? If it's weight training, or if it's a more of a fitness type of thing, some could be training videos, some could be equipment. Okay, it's still related to the same site. However, there's really two different products there, right? They're two totally different things. So if you had something, let's say about training, and then you were doing one for gardening, well, obviously you're going to want to create a whole brand new site for that. You're not going to want to combine and have a weightlifting product and a gardening product in the same site, okay? So that's the distinction between the two. Now, you also have some theme settings here, which I'll go ahead and click, which you can basically, so right now all we have created is our product page and our front page, basically, okay? And this is not the actual content here. It's just an example of what things look like so that you can set these themes, because you can do any predefined colors, patterns. If you wanted to throw a pattern on there, you can do that. Whatever you want to do, custom colors, you can save it and do that across all of these or individually, okay? So you can actually you can make them all different if you'd like. Completely up to you. Okay. So getting back to our sales page, let's go ahead and just take a look at and preview that. Okay, so this is just what it looks like out of the box, all right? Now, you can actually edit all of this stuff in here, your logos, what this says, your image, the product. So now here's the product, right? So you're going to learn more, okay? Then that's going to basically take you to the product page itself, which we have not done anything with, which is right here, okay? So now we can actually edit this product. We can create the descriptions in it. When we set up our levels, that's where we'll set our pricing, and we'll create the buy button for you. So there's testimonials you can drop in here. There's quote blocks you can drop in here, and actually there's even a redirection URL if you don't want to use this sales page. If somebody hits it, it'll basically redirect them wherever you want them to go, and you can have a completely different sales page. You don't have to use the ones that are in here. So that's kind of the basics there. And this is going to make much more sense once we flip over here in just a minute. I'm going to show you one that's completely done. But there are a bunch of different system settings. There's your default landing page, which is basically when somebody logs in, where do you want them to go? Okay, you can have them go to any of your regular pages or direct them right to a module page, which is our only product. You have CNAME mapping. There's comment settings, so you can enable them or disable them. Social shares, you can go ahead and create all that. You can do Slack. You can integrate Slack with this as well. You'll have your SMTP settings for emailing, but you'll also have your autoresponder settings and your integrations, which are up here, and I'll show you those in a second. But there's different language, so there's pretty much every field you can imagine. You can set whatever you want it to say. Page settings, you can also disable or enable SSL mode, turn the menus off, so if you don't want to show a support page, you can certainly turn that off, or a home page, you can turn that off as well. Now there's an affiliate program, like I said, so you can enable this affiliate program and choose basically if you want it to be a percentage or a flat fee, okay? So it will actually, you can set that percentage, and you can even do 2-tier commissions on this thing, okay? Now, and we'll look a little bit at the affiliate dashboard as well here in a second. Now, there's optional settings of monetization. This is ways for you to actually create different, let's see, let's just name one here. We'll just call it test so you can see what's there. There's a banner, like a news ticker type thing, that it shows you where that will show up on your site, and which products and pages you want them to show up on. You can also do banners as well. Now, I've created some of these banners on the site that I've completed, so we'll take a look at those as well. There's gamification, where you can set up goals, and you can automate a lot of these points and kind of contests. There's resources. Now, your resources are basically, they're really anything. Now, you can sort them by product or not, but if you can add a new resource, you just give it a name, a description, and what it is. Okay, is it downloadable content? You can choose where you would like to upload and import that from, Dropbox or Amazon S3. It can have an external URL. You can send them wherever you want, or just have none at all. It could just be a piece of text or some information that you want to have. And it's really simple to drop all these resources in. So the way that they've designed this is that there's really libraries of things, that because you can use them across different product pages, different module pages, and just drop them in as you wish. Okay, and I'll show you that too. So that's resources. Now, we also have, so pending goals. If there's a goal that's set up that needs moderation, this works really well for any kind of certification course that you might be doing. I'll show you that is really cool, the way that they have it set up. In order for someone to advance, they need to complete a certain step. That is here as well. You can manage your instructors. As I said, you can assign instructors to different products, and you would just add one here. You're going to manage the rewards, so we would create new rewards for people. And then you're going to manage testimonials, whether they're automatically put on. You can create your own testimonial if you got one through email or whatever. But this is also an automated process. So let's quickly take a look at these two as well. So there's this affiliates dashboard. So you're going to choose by which. Okay, so this actually goes across both, because here's my other one here. So if I had affiliates in here, it's basically going to give me. You can check out all the information that you need here, basically. So let's see. Let's take a look at all. All right, yeah, I don't have any in here right now, or anything that's loaded. I have zero affiliates. And you'll be able to, get the affiliate link. It gives you really everything that you need to keep track of and try to recruit affiliates. Now, integrations, there are tons of them, right? So we have autoresponders, pretty much everything you can think about. Go to Webinar Geo, Amazon 3 file hosting. There's payment gateway settings. You can use all these different gateways as your payment settings. Your SMTP settings, and some others. Infusionsoft Spin Rewriter, you can spin some of the content, and using, which is pretty handy for your monetization of your banners, is integration as well. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and show you this thing in action, and actually show you how we apply these all these settings, to it. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to edit this particular one here, and we'll go through that. Okay, so let me quickly show you just what the sales pages look like. So if we go into sales pages, you'll see here, this is the sales page for your entire membership site, and these are the 3 individual products, okay? So I have the actual sales page open, okay? Now, of course, I didn't take very much time to actually do any real designing to this, but this is the quote that you can actually edit here. Right here, your quote blocks. You can add testimonials, which will show up right here, okay? And we also have basically the products, and you could of course edit anything here, the long description, the image, and then here are my actual products, okay? So these are the different levels that I've set up and the prices that I've set them to. So you can click in to learn more about each of them, or just go to buy right now. Okay, so looking into these now, I did not customize anything here, so it's just going to be a really plain page. But what you can do is right here is set all that. So you can edit the product right here. You can add media. You can add your long descriptions, whatever you want in the WYSIWYG. You can spin the content if you need to, whatever it may be. You can add that quote block, which is this little section right here. The long description would be below the picture. Your testimonials are at the bottom, or you can actually just have it redirect. If anybody clicked that, you can send them to whatever sales page you want to, okay? Now, looking at the original, the main sales page here. You're going to have your member login, okay, which when I click that is going to take me to my login page, okay, which is also customizable however you want it to be. And then the buy now buttons, okay? So when you buy now, I've set this up for PayPal. It's taking me right into PayPal, right? So there it is. There's your email address. Check out with PayPal, and they'll then take them through that process. So you're good to go. Now you can actually even get I think you can get the button code off of this and put that checkout button anywhere. On your own pages as well. So you don't have to use these sales pages, but they're there. Very simple to do. I mean, if you're good at design, great. You can go ahead and do these things yourself. But honestly, if you had a designer that just created a page for you that you really liked, you could just copy the entire HTML and stick it right in here, and there you go. Now it's all managed from one place. So a couple different ways you can do that. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and just dive into what your members will see. All right, so this is a full membership site that I've set up, and you'll be able to see that right here. Okay, so I figured, now I know I went through through these a little quick. There's a reason for that. Let's take a look at what it actually looks like completed and kind of where that relates to the admin settings. Okay, so I've chosen to, after I've logged in, I just logged in under the name John. I chose to take it to my product. Okay, these are the products that I have access to. Okay, excuse me. So that's where I chose to take them. I have a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced packages. Okay, those are my products right there. All right, so what I'll do, and that relates basically to here, okay? So there's my beginner, my intermediate, and my advanced, okay? Now, there's different types of pages that you can create in here. Now, I showed you how to import video modules. You don't have to do video. It can just strictly be textual if you'd like. But I've created what's called a goal block, as well as a freebie. You can actually do just free pages as well, and I'll show you what those look like on the front end of the site here. So if we go into the advanced product, okay, so you're going to see these are all the modules, and we can go ahead and get started, okay? So what that's going to do is going to take me to the very first one. You're going to see here in my navigation that there's that goal block and there's that freebie. Okay, so this is what the first module looks like. Okay, now there's goals. As I said, I haven't earned any badges yet, but I have them set up. We can also do notes. Okay, so if we actually, I'll show you here what we can do is if you start to play this, you can actually say, my first note. Go, and it'll actually timestamp it for you, okay? So you can keep going, second note, and timestamp that as well, okay? So it'll just basically continue to keep going, so you have these notes for future use if you'd like them. Now we also have discussions that will be shown here once we do it. It'll show your gamification scores and any badges. This is a banner I've set up. It's just a generic image. Obviously, we would want to do a much better job there, but that can link off to any other product that you're creating. And there's a bunch of different options in there as far as creating these banners. Okay. Now you also have a live news feed. Now what this is going to do is actually going to post for all your members, so they all can see, hey, Keith got a new badge or Steve got a new badge or whatever it is, to try to, it's for the community to say, hey, look, these people are really getting through this course. You should go ahead and earn your badge as well, okay? So we keep that off. Okay, so now getting into a goal block, okay? So what I'm going to do is first show you just one of the settings here. So what we have is under our, I believe it's gamification, and we're going to choose our advanced series because that's the product we're in. I have a couple of badges set up. One is called a testimonial master, and it's a points badge, okay? And you can choose the different types of badges. You can upload your own. You can go into using whatever you'd like. You can set these images to whatever you want these badges to be. And then I have a module 1 completed, okay? So this is actually a goal that people need to complete in order to advance through the course, especially if it's some sort of a certification, okay? So what I have is that goal is set up right here, and I'll just go ahead and edit it, and you can kind of see it's basically you've submitted test 1. So after module 1, there's going to be a test. You're going to submit that screenshot with your results, okay? So now that test I've actually put up as a video, okay? So all I needed to do was click this. You can pick a video or add a video. I've already done so, and I'll show you that. That's going to basically give them the test questions is what it'll be, or whatever it might be. You can put whatever you want there. It can just be just be a description. It doesn't have to be a video. Whatever you want. But what I've done is created a user input field for them to paste in this screenshot, okay? And I'm going to reward them with a badge, and this is the badge I have set up, okay? I only set the one up, so you get to choose which badge they're going to get, and then I want it to be a manual review, right? Because I want to be the one to actually approve them to do it. Now, if you uncheck it, then they'll just automatically get it once they submit the test, okay? And then what we have is automation. Okay, now what I did is the testimonial master. Okay, so hey, I'm going to give them, as soon as they reach 5 points, regardless of how they get those 5 points, I'm going to give them this testimonial master. Okay, just or name it whatever you want, and you can actually set up automated points, and you can do this for each product. They can be different. They don't all have to be the same, okay? So I just put, 1 through 6 for these specific things, okay? Watching a full video, downloading a resource, comments, likes, submitting a video testimony or a written testimony, okay? So I'm going to get 6 points, which means I'm automatically going to get this badge, okay? So basically, let's go ahead and hop back over to the live site. And what I'll do is we'll go ahead and first share a testimonial, okay? So you can do a written or you can do video, all right? And we've basically put what you're going to get for each of them. So I'm going to say, you're the best. Okay, great. Now, I submitted this testimonial, okay? Excellent. Okay, so now let's go ahead and hop back into our settings. And we're going to manage our testimonials. Okay, so you're the best. John says I'm the best. Great. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and approve that. So I approve it. Come on back. And let's just go ahead and refresh. And I've gotten 6 points, and there's my badge, okay? And it's also going to put that into the, you've got a new badge. It would obviously say John for somebody else, but this is I'm logging as me. So we go ahead and we get that as well. All right, there's all my notes from before, and no recent discussions have happened. Okay, so now what we can do is also, if we were to mark this complete, okay? Now, if we go into our next one, you'll see I have 7 points because I automatically assigned, hey, when you watch a video and you mark it complete, you get an extra point. Now, there could be badges, for any number of points you want to set up. So here's what I have as the goal. So what they're going to do is let's just pretend this was some sort of video that's giving them some test questions. I'm going to, write it down and then, in Notepad, and I'm going to screenshot the answers, and I'm going to paste them right in there, and I'm going to request it, okay? So I'm going to say, here it is. I'm going to request that badge. Now, you as the instructor, obviously it's in pending approval status here, need to approve that. So you're just going to go in and do so. So you're going to do pending goals. There it is right there. The action I want to take is I want to approve the badge. And then when I go back to here, then John will see, once he gets it approved, he's going to see the badge. Okay, so there's your module 1 complete. Okay, so now that's one type of a block you can do, and I'm going to actually just show you quickly how that happens. So if we go to our membership pages, and we can add it in whichever product we want to, and you can also just drag them around as well. However you want to do that, you can just drag things around. But we'll go ahead and add a content module to this one, and here it is right here. It's just a generic title, which you can edit here. A description, you can upload, the image for that as well. And then what we do is create long description. And once that loads, we're going to go ahead and we're going to see this insert blocks or insert resources. Okay, so it's a nice little WYSIWYG. Pretty much all the basic stuff. You can do audio files, YouTube embeds, tables, divs. You can go right to the HTML source, or you can insert these blocks. Okay, and how I created that was I added a goal block. Okay, and you can choose between 2 different kinds that they have, and you create that goal, and then we can just edit it real quick here. And we're going to select the actual goal, okay? Because this is what I have. This is the testimonial master. This is what I've set for it. I can name it. I can have it be closed by default, open, change some text color, and so forth. Okay, and I would just update block, and there it is. Now I have this. I would save the changes and exit, and I have that particular block, okay? Now there's also a freebie block as well, which let me just show you what that looks like. If you add one, it just simply creates a download. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I can set my title, my text. This would be replaced by whatever image you're going to have there, and a download now button. And you can then, of course, go ahead and download and set whatever you want that to download. Okay, so now in all these courses, you're also going to see these are what's called related, okay, because these are all related to the same product, basically, okay. So you're going to see those on there as well. There's comments right here that folks can comment on. all your other navigation to get your affiliate links, and such right there. And you can always head back to your products, right here. All right, so it's quite a mouthful, but it's a very robust system. It was really easy actually to go through. It's kind of fun to play around with. There's tons of different settings. I think it works for just about any niche you're in. I can't think of one that where it wouldn't work. So basically what I've said is before is I'd go through the features. Okay, so now the front end product, as I said, everything I've shown you is included in that front end price. Okay, and what you get for the front end is you get 20 membership sites. You can create 20 different sites and have up to 5,000 members across those. Okay, that is $297 one time. Now the first upsell is you get 50 sites and up to 15,000 members, and that is $197 annually. Okay, you have to buy the front end to get the second. Okay, and then the third or the second upsell actually is a template club where you're going to get 4 brand new membership templates each month for $47 a month. Okay, now let me put that in perspective. Other platforms out there like SmartMember, MemberMouse. SmartMember alone is $297 a month, and that is comparable to the features that you get with this. Okay, for a one-time $297, that's $297 a month for SmartMember. MemberMouse, it's about the same. You're going to pay about $40 to $70 a month, depending on how many members that you have. Okay, so as far as pricing goes, it doesn't get any better than this. As far as this has a built-in affiliate program. That is one incredible feature that I really like. I really like about it. Now, I also mentioned about a bonus that I was going to throw in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you whether you have a brand new membership site or a seasoned membership site, how to drive free traffic to it. Easiest way that you can possibly think of to do that. I'm going to show you exactly how that's done, and if you're willing to spend $5, I'm actually going to throw in my $5 hack to get even more traffic and get found even faster, get that site found even faster, in the rankings through the search engines. Okay, so that's just one of them. I also have a handful of other bonuses you can check out. Go ahead and the links are below in the description. Now this, if you're watching this before, I believe it's going to be August 26th this launches, then go ahead and save this video and come back to it because you won't get that bonus unless you buy through my link, which is below. So make sure you click that link before you purchase, and you'll get that bonus along with my other bonuses. Okay. Anytime after, after that date, just go ahead and click that link and go ahead and pick yours up today.